Hi, I'm George Lang, and this is Weekend Look, your guide to entertainment news in Oklahoma City and the world. The big news this weekend is the release of The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan's sequel to his own magnificent 2005 retelling of the Batman saga, Batman Begins. As we all know, The Dark Knight wound up being the last completed film by actor Heath Ledger, who died January 22nd, and his performance as the Joker is already building buzz for a posthumous Oscar. At any rate, crowds started lining up early Thursday night for midnight showings all over Oklahoma City, and according to online ticketing company Fandango.com, about 90% of tickets sold through the website are going to Dark Knight screenings. So if you haven't bought your seats yet, log in now. The lines are as long as the ones for iPhones were last week. Now, in other news, the Emmy nominations were announced Thursday, with the HBO miniseries John Adams topping the list with 23 nominations. In related news, Mad Men, AMC's groundbreaking series about 60s advertising executives, and the FX series Damages became the first two basic cable shows to receive Best Series nominations. In much sadder news, HBO's The Wire, easily one of the best dramas in the history of television, I kid you not, only received a Best Writing nomination, which it deserved, but with so many extraordinary performances on that show, its exclusion in acting awards is almost as tragic as one of The Wire's storylines. Now, one actress who pulled her name from Emmy consideration is Katherine Heigl, who openly complained last spring about that her diminished storylines in the latest season of Grey's Anatomy did not merit an acting award. At a recent panel discussion, series creator Shonda Rhimes said the show's writers were beefing up her stories for fall, but according to anonymous sources in Entertainment Weekly, Heigl's character could be killed off next season, so stay tuned for the possible carnage. So, if you've been feeling old lately, it's probably because the entertainment industry keeps dredging up your youth and selling it back to you. According to Daily Variety, the 1983 Nicolas Cage Deborah Foreman movie Valley Girl is being adapted for an upcoming musical version. The original had great music, and we can only hope that we don't have to hear someone like Fergie butchering A Million Miles Away by the Plimsolls. Guys, if you need a music consultant for this one, I'm here to help. Now, for those 3 or 4 of you that don't care about The Dark Knight, there are other movie options this weekend, including the film version of the alarmingly successful ABBA musical Mamma Mia, starring Meryl Streep, Pierce Brosnan, and Colin Firth. The acclaimed Chet Baker documentary Let's Get Lost is playing at the Oklahoma City Museum of Art. The critically loved Norwegian film Reprise is at AMC Quail Springs, and for those with very small children, there's always Space Chimps. That's all I have for this week. And for more about movies, music, and everything else that's entertaining, check out the Weekend Look section of the Oklahoman, the A&E section of NewsOK.com, the latest issue of Look at OKC, and Wimgo.com. For Weekend Look, I'm George Lang. See you next week.